All right, howdy folks. Welcome back to the channel. It's been a long time since I've made any videos, but it's a nice day out today. It's the day after Christmas, the 26th, and we've got trouble in Ram land. The old 2016 Ram 1500 is giving me a little bit of trouble here. We're gonna show you the first thing I noticed was I got the remote start here, and we're gonna hit it twice to fire it up. And let's see if it does what it, there it goes, and that it shut off. Anybody with a remote start, you know, it should continue running, but it shuts off. That's the first thing I noticed. And then we hope the sun isn't getting you too bad, but then we're gonna come inside here and start it the regular way and let it go through its thing. And I don't know, can you see right there? We got the old engine light. And let's close the door here. Hope that's coming through. So that was the second thing that I noticed. I don't know. The remote start had been it had been cutting off for a couple days, and I don't know if the engine light was on that whole time. I think I would have noticed it if it would have came on right away, but it wasn't. It was like 2 days later, maybe, going to work in the morning, that I then noticed the engine light. So let's shut this off now. So this past week took it up to AutoZone and went and borrowed their ODB reader and stuck it on a Ram. It's I don't know, it's probably like this with most vehicles. We can see, I don't know if you can see, but it's right here. Stuck the old reader on there and came out with a couple codes. And I'll show you those. And the codes that have popped out. Let me get my glasses. Let me get probably gonna make everybody dizzy. Let me get a light on here. All right. And again, the one that's the reader that the AutoZone near me, it's the Fix Finder report. Went and borrowed it, took it out, plugged it in, took it back in. They printed this out for me, and getting the code. What is that? The PO441 and Evap Purge system. Then a secondary. There's a 1456 fuel tank pressure sensor circuit low. So I don't know, the light wasn't on before, and are these related? I don't know. It's kind of weird that, or maybe not. I don't know, because I'm not a mechanic, and but it seems to me these, if they it gave the code at the same time, or whether the engine light doesn't come on for both codes, I don't know. Here they did there's a suggested replace the natural vacuum leak detection assembly. Again, I'm not sure if that's related to this or to the second one, or both. Natural vacuum leak detection. You know, that to me would seem to more go with the fuel tank pressure sensor circuit. But we're going to, right now, we're going to tackle the PO441. I did watch a couple videos online, and I did go back to, in fact, I think the part's in here. That'll leave it, yeah, right here. Went and got the Duralast part here. Is there a part number for people? It's the PV749 Duralast. And let's we can open it up here. And this is what that looks like. And again, I know it's going to be under the hood in the front of the engine, because I did watch a couple videos. Again, I've never replaced one of these before, but because I'm too cheap to take it to the dealer, and we're gonna see if this will fix at least one of the codes, and I don't know, we'll see if it fixes both the codes. Now, in the meantime, a friend from work gave me his ODB reader, and what I'm really curious about, we're going to plug it in and see if it gives the same codes. And I don't know what brand that is, but I'm going to bring it back. We're going to get it, and I'll bring it back and plug that in and see if we get the same information here. Hold on. Okay, here's what he let me borrow. Is a it's an Otmore AT018, and we're going to plug this in and see what we get. Hopefully that matches. I think he said it was for all models, so let's plug it in here. All right, where were we? Talking to the neighbor for a minute. So we're gonna plug this in up under here. Let's see. I know. Let's see if we can get you a good angle. There we go. Plugs in right there. I think. I don't know if it's gonna start. I'm sorry. You're getting pushed around. So it turned itself on automatically. I don't know if we have to do setup or just let it go for. I've never used these before. My first time I ever used it was the one from AutoZone. Oh, there we go. Okay, now it's. Now this one's saying 3 codes. Let me get my glasses on. Oops. All right. All right. Read codes. Okay. Evaporative emission system. Okay. So that's what I got the part for. Scroll. Manufacturer control. What was that? Read codes. There's the PO441 code. Read codes again. So maybe we hit scroll. P1456. Wasn't that the second control? And that's manufacturer control. I don't know. That was 2 of 3. 3 of 3. Fuel pressure sensor circuit. And there's a PO18C. And that's a different code than what was on that sheet. but it's the same. It says a generic fuel pressure sensor circuit low. So, all right. So I don't know about this, about that. Again, we'll see, but we know we're going to replace the one part right now because I went and picked it up. 20 bucks from AutoZone. Not a sponsor of this channel, by the way, and just throwing that out there. And all right, let's see what we get. Then we'll plug this back in and see if it gets rid of a code. All right, let me bring it back. Okay, we got you back on a little tiny tripod here, right on the air cleaner, and that should get you a good view now. I'm going to try to take this assembly apart here. This is the part. Again, I'm doing this not because I know what I'm doing, but making the video so people can, you know, might give some people the confidence that they can maybe do themselves if this works, or show, if it works, show you what does work. And if I break something, then maybe somebody can learn so that they don't break it. But let's see, we got to get I think that little red clip off, and we're gonna figure out how to do that. Let's see, can we take this off first? We're gonna keep that on there. Okay, on the back of this is two little, all right, I think that just pulls up. You guys can see that. So over here, just squeeze the bottom red tabs and kind of push up, and that just kind of unlocks right there and raises up. And here's a connection to the computer, or to the sensor. And let's figure out how. I think there's a squeeze. There's a notch there. Do we have to? Let's see. Do we have to take this off? This is the little bracket that holds it on there. Because I don't know how. Oh, there we go. That just lifts. That just slides out of there. That'll give us access to the bottom here. This clip here. Let's just pop. Okay. That just, I'm going to turn this, pops right out of that slot there. And that pulls out. And we're going to take this. This is on pretty tight, but I think we can break that little seal, break that, and get this off. All right, there we go. Yeah, so we'll save that, and let's put this right back in. Set you up, same spot. Hope you can see. Now, see this hose here? There was an option at AutoZone. This hose, there was an option of just buying this purge valve by itself for $19.99. And then there was an option for buying this and this hose together, and that was going to be like 51 bucks. So just this hose, which is, you know what, 8 inches long, 10 inches long, for 30 bucks. So if you can, you know, the truck's only a 16. I've had the truck since, you know, I bought it new, so I know it really hasn't been abused or no one's messed with it, and the hose looks in good shape to me, from what I can tell. So we're gonna put this back on. We're gonna put this Slide that connection on, and that just clicked on. We're gonna, let's see, slide that on. That snaps down, and then this should slide right on the bracket. Let's see. There we go. And we're together. We ready to go? Is that... Or should this... Is that a pinch point or anything? I don't think so. That should be okay. We're on. Let's put the air cleaner back on. You know, whether or not that would affect the reading or not, I have no idea. But we're gonna put it back on, and then we're gonna, you don't need to see that, and then I'm gonna turn you back on for the OBD reading. Hold on. Start. Enter. Loading. All right, hey, we're down to 1 code. Fantastic. Read the codes. Now we're down to the fuel pressure sensor circuit. Now it just says fuel pressure sensor B circuit low. And the engine light is still on, and that's irritating. So now we gotta figure out this other code. All right, let me turn you off, and we'll do a little bit of research with this one. Hold on. All right, we're gonna do a quick follow-up here. So I got the on the first code, the PO441. It's the Evap Purge system. I got that replaced, and the code disappeared. And the secondary one that well, there's 2 different code readings: the P1456 from the fix finder, and then it was a what was it, 018C, I think it was. And that was the other code reader. But anyway, it was both said the fuel tank pressure sensor. So I went to Napa's closed. Went to AutoZone. They don't even have that part in their system. So, you know, maybe it's a dealer only item, but then online I saw, you know, you can get there, like, one site was 70 some bucks, the other site was 65. So I'm gonna call a dealership tomorrow and see what that price is, and maybe we can get to that. I replaced the third brake light. I got that replaced, and got the fog lights fixed. So not a bad day. So there'll be a part 2 to this, trying to figure out that fuel tank pressure sensor. All right, we'll catch you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.